Welcome to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today, we're diving into a powerful tool for synthesizing information and making evidence-based decisions: the systematic review. A systematic review is a rigorous, comprehensive, and transparent method for gathering, evaluating, and synthesizing all available evidence on a specific question or topic. It's like being a detective who leaves no stone unturned, methodically collecting and analyzing every piece of evidence before drawing conclusions. This mental model helps us overcome biases, avoid cherry-picking information, and arrive at more reliable conclusions. Let's look at a classic example from the medical field. In the 1970s, researchers began conducting systematic reviews of clinical trials for various treatments. One landmark review looked at the use of corticosteroids in premature births. By systematically analysing multiple studies, they found strong evidence that this treatment significantly reduced infant mortality, a conclusion that wasn't clear from individual studies alone. It's like assembling a jigsaw puzzle. Each piece, or study, provides some information, but only by systematically putting them all together do we see the full picture. In the business world, systematic reviews are increasingly used for evidence-based management. Companies might conduct systematic reviews of customer feedback to inform product development, or of employee performance data to shape HR policies. Investment firms use systematic reviews of market trends and company performance to make investment decisions. It's like a chef perfecting a recipe by methodically testing and analysing different ingredients and techniques rather than relying on hunches or tradition. So how can we apply the systematic review approach in our daily lives? Firstly, we can use it for major personal decisions. If you're considering a career change, for example, don't just rely on a few anecdotes. Systematically gather information from job descriptions, salary data, industry reports, and informational interviews. Evaluate this evidence methodically before making your decision. It's like planning a major trip. You wouldn't just ask one friend for advice, but systematically research destinations, accommodations, and activities. Secondly, we can apply it to our learning and skill development. When trying to master a new skill, don't just follow the first tutorial you find. Conduct a systematic review of different learning resources, techniques, and expert advice. Evaluate their credibility and synthesize the most consistent and well-supported methods. It's like being your own personal trainer, methodically researching and testing different workout routines to find what truly works best. Lastly, we can use this model to improve our critical thinking about news and information. Instead of forming opinions based on a few news articles or social media posts, try to systematically review multiple credible sources, considering different perspectives and the quality of evidence presented. It's like being a judge in a court case, carefully weighing all the evidence before reaching a verdict. In conclusion, the systematic review mental model reminds us of the power of thoroughness and methodical analysis. While it can be time-consuming, this approach leads to more reliable conclusions and better informed decisions. In a world awash with information and misinformation, the ability to systematically review evidence is an invaluable skill. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. Until next time, may your research be thorough, your analysis be systematic, and your conclusions be well-founded. For more mental models, please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music was provided by the podcasthost.com and Alitu, the podcast maker. Find your own free podcast music over at thepodcasthost.com/free music.